Okay, so Max Holloway, Yair Rodriguez just happened last night. Max Holloway beat Yair Rodriguez, but it was a crazy fight. They both were throwing blows, man. They both were taking a huge amount of punishment. Max Holloway, Conor McGregor said, "Oh, hey everybody," he tweeted, "The guy who's taking the most hits in the head is fighting tonight." Max Holloway, so go check him out. And it's true, he can take a punch, and he's probably absorbed the most punishment throughout the UFC. And people don't know how he does it. How does he absorb so much punishment? He ended up winning the fight, but I think he's kind of on his way out. I know he had some kind of brain issues in the past, and I think it's only going to get worse. And that's the thing that sucks about fighting, I think, is like you get huge chunks of money for fighting, and the temptation is there to just keep getting yourself beat up, keep getting yourself hit, keep taking punishment to get these huge paydays. But you're damaging your body, you're damaging your brain. And I think the best bet for fighters, if I was a fighter, I think, and this is like in general across, I think, any kind of field, any kind of profession, well, mainly fighting, but it would be like, make as much money as possible, live as cheaply as possible, and stop fighting as soon as possible. I think a good example of that is Habib Nurmagomedov. He went in there, he made tons of money. He lives cheap. He's a very religious person. Not cheap, but frugal. He doesn't just blow his money. He's not wasteful. And then he got out as soon as possible. He didn't push himself. He didn't keep fighting. And I think that is the route that most fighters should take. But the problem is, like I said, even in regular life, even in fighting, it's like people start making money, and their way of life raises as well. And that's the problem, because when you raise your cost of living, because you're making more money, the more you make, the more you spend, then it's easy to live paycheck to paycheck, and you're not saving anything. So when you need more money, which is always going to be the case, you're going to have to go in there and damage your body. So yeah, I think the best bet for fighters, if you're a fighter just getting into it, make as much money as you can, as quickly as possible. Live as cheap as you can. Don't raise your lifestyle because you're making more money. And 3, quit fighting as soon as possible. Then you can continue living cheaply. You can have your savings. You can start a business. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have enough to pay my bills, because you kept living so cheaply. And that goes for any business, any work that people do. Start making more money. Keep your same lifestyle. Be comfortable. You could go up a little bit, but don't match. You don't have to match and live paycheck to paycheck. Oh crap, I gotta go. Bye.